Hello, Group 2. I don't think in Group 1 I even managed to say hello, so hello, Group 2. I'm gonna start with explaining how we're gonna be working today. First of all, this is your group here. What we're gonna be focusing on is these bigger dots, which are representing the 12 houses. Yes, this can be connected with your natal chart, but it's more about like your life at the moment. We're checking the energy of your life, just overall energy. And we have like the 12 houses, but we also have, let me see if I can find it for you, like the so-called two witnesses. Here they are with the judge. And I'm gonna be starting with that because the two witnesses are gonna be providing us the information about the two positions of your life at the moment, because oftentimes we have like two different things happening or two different things affecting us. I don't know if I want to burp or if I want to sleep or yawn. Excuse me, it's a burp. Um yeah, so these two different energies are affecting you in a way, and we'll be checking that first. I have because I can't be just looking at this constantly, I have written here oh, what's going on? I have written here every position, and I'll be going by that. So let us see. Group 2. First of all, for the 10th house, no, this is 12, 13, 14 we need. So 13, you have people. And on one side, your life is being affected by others in a massive way. This is not you even choosing to do something. This is not you doing something specifically. Rather, your community, the people around you, they're affecting you in some way. And we're going to check how. What I'm doing here is I'll be just using two cards. If I feel called to, I'm going to be pulling more. So let's see. Group 2. And by the way, I'm using the Vox Tarot. And if you're coming from group 1, you might see that I have different clothing. I got code, and I want to use a different deck as well, because that one I've already used. And I was using the Rider-Waite deck on the other group. Now, how people are affecting you. 10 of Wands, reversed, and Hierophant. I'm kind of getting the energy of like people are just telling you what to do constantly, and maybe they're right. Maybe they do know a lot. Maybe they're like your mentor, therapist, a spiritual leader, whatever it is. They are correct in a way. Like this is the card of tradition. This is the card of knowledge. But it's a 10 of Wands reversed, so everyone is just like drop it, leave it, release it. It's too much to bear for you. It's too much for you to deal with. You don't need to be doing that. You don't need to be going through this process at the moment. So yeah, it's this is on one side. This is on one side. I'm not gonna dwell too much because I don't want the reading to, the reading is gonna be long anyways. Now on the other side you have conjunction 14. Let's see what kind of two energies are being combined for you, which are affecting you as well. Let's see. Throat chakra problem? Throat chakra problem. Cigarettes problem. No chakra problem. Queen of Wands reversed. And Strength reversed. Wow. I'm gonna pull one more card to see how how is this combined, because I don't know if this is ow. If this is people, maybe this is people, I said ow. I don't know if this is people or you. Six of Cups reversed. I don't think this is people, I think this is you. Queen of Wands reversed with Strength reversed. it's like you're recognizing that you don't have the strength to continue. You're recognizing that your power as it is at the moment, it's not like it's not good enough, rather it's not useful for you. And with the Six of Cups here, you can't be dwelling in the past forever. You can't be staying in the past. You need to be moving forward. You need to be balancing yourself, balancing your emotional needs. And with the Queen of Wands here, on one side, this can be you feeling like you're not good enough, you're not good looking enough, you're not representative enough. And on the other side is like, I don't have the strength, I don't have the power to do anything here. I don't have any the courage. This can be courage as well. I don't have the courage because I'm not good enough. This is the energy which could be combining here with that other side of people. And it's like, maybe people are telling you that you're not good enough, and you're like, yeah, maybe I need to listen to others. Maybe like others are telling me I need to move on because I'm not good enough. I'm not courageous enough. I'm not deserving. Of course, I'm gonna pull out one advice for you guys, just so we know which energy it is, so I can advise you correctly. Seven of Swords. Do not lie. Stay in the light. Seven of Swords, when it's not reversed, it's about keeping shush, moving like in a way which you're not seen, staying in the shadows, stealing lies. But when it's reversed, your advice is do not lie, Pinocchio. Also get out of the shadows. Let me see the card. I think this was the card with the eclipse, was it? Where is it? Oh, sorry. This is not the Seven of Swords. This is the Two of Swords. Good thing I looked it up. No. Your advice here is you're not listening to your intuition. You're trying to find logic amongst the chaos, I assume, but your intuition is telling you something. And here, the Two of Swords is reminding us, because usually it's represented with a blindfold and two swords, because decision making, two different ideas, two different options. But it's like, I'm not going to be making any decision until I hear my intuition. This is not my logic which needs to appear. This is me actually listening to my inner self. And because it's coming up reversed, I think you're hasting. I think you're moving too fast and you're not listening to your intuition here. And your advice is listen to your intuition and not to others. You are good enough. You are courageous enough. You are everything enough. If no one has told you, I'm gonna tell you. Let's begin with the first house. The first house is gain. I heard you might be gaining a child, but the first house is not about children. The first house is associated with us, how we present ourselves, how others perceive us, how we see our world. So how you see your world is receiving something. There is knowledge about how you look. Maybe you're going maybe you feel like maybe I want to get my hair done. Maybe I want to change my clothing, change how I look, change how I am. And maybe you're getting that, and maybe you're receiving recognition. Maybe like there is some kind of I'm seeing like people writing posts about you and saying this person is amazing, this person is so yeah, you might, let's see what you're gaining and we can communicate more. I feel so uncomfortable. Maybe you guys feel uncomfortable where you are at the moment, but you really don't have an option. The Fool reversed. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Very interesting. I feel like I'm not getting bad energy from this. The energy here at the moment is I don't have a new beginning because I'm not independent enough, but I'm kind of getting more about the like you're gaining opportunities because of that. Because you didn't get, because you're not moving, because you're not too independent in a way, because you're not too sorry, there are two positions here. One of the ways I can see this is because you don't have a new beginning and you're not independent as you want to be in this, you can't just ask the universe and get it. You're receiving something. And the other option is you're receiving a blocked path because you might be too materialistic. You might be, because I think this is Venus in Virgo, the Nine of Pentacles, and I'm not gonna dwell on that. But yeah, it's like the universe is like, no, no, we will not allow you to receive anything until you learn your worth and how you work with energy. This new journey which you want, this new thing which you want, we're not giving you that yet. So this could be a possibility. Number two, maybe like this. Ow. Maybe like this, yeah, maybe this way. Dragon's tail. The second house is the house of money, the house of self-worth, the house of what you own, your own things, your money, not other people's money, not inheritance, just what you own. And Dragon's tail we have here. So you might be, something might be leaving, a cycle is ending there. I think with Queen of Wands and Strength, I don't think it's you're losing money. I think you're losing your identity in a way where you think that you're not good enough. You think that, and I'm kind of getting like this is self-worth issues, definitely. But it's a cycle is ending. You're recognizing how amazing you are. You're recognizing how good you are. Maybe you're recognizing how good looking you are. Or that you're worthy of whatever you want to be worthy of. Just because you're on Earth, you are worthy of everything. Because Earth is not easy. Two of Pentacles reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Maybe this is about money. You've been having trouble finding ways to balance your life monetarily, and you haven't seen the opportunity. It was a period of you really wanted to have this new opportunity, something to inspire you to actually want to balance that side of your life. And this cycle is ending of not being able to deal with money, not being allowed movement, not being given the opportunity even. Maybe people didn't allow you this balance. Not even people, just the universe or whatever. It was not allowing you to receive abundance or to balance that. Or maybe you were not, because you were not actually, you're like, you were giving into your, not temptation, rather in your impulses, and this led to you being disbalanced. So this is leaving your life now. Let's see. The third house. The third house is associated with communication. It is associated with small, like not further away traveling. I like to think of it as your local friend group, local friendships, local, everything local. And way of thinking, of course. Red. It got red. Desire, ambition, wanting to create, wanting to move. Maybe like this. If you can see me. Yeah. Oopsie. When I try to do something. Maybe you're a perfectionist. Maybe you're a Virgo and you're constantly trying to tweak things. And this red is like, oh, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to, like, you're constantly trying to do different things. Anyway, red is very passionate energy, and maybe you might have trouble with your friends, but maybe you want to go somewhere. Maybe you feel like the urge to go on a small vacation, not too far off lands, rather like a trip somewhere. Do something. We'll see with the cards. Maybe this is about your thinking. Maybe you're like, I need to change that. I want to work on my way of thinking. Let's see. Seven of Cups, you're getting out of confusion, getting out of illusions, getting out of anything which is like causing, I have so many options, but I don't know what to choose. No, not anymore. You are settling into some kind of energy and you're saying, this is it. Look at this, the moon. Yeah, confusions, something in the dark. You are still in the dark in a way, and you're moving through the darkness, but it's like you're no longer, because when the moon appears, this can be very hard to maneuver if you do not understand undercurrents or just limbo. I don't know how to explain it. Let me try to find the right words, because sometimes when I explain or read, I understand it, and maybe other spiritual people, more spiritual people, can understand me. But for just people who are not as experienced, it might be weird. The moon is a card which represents moving through uncertainty, moving through times where you don't understand where you're going. And the Seven of Cups is a card of options, a card of if I choose this, I can maybe get that, and if I choose that, maybe I can get that. And when they are combined, I like the energy here. It's like your intuition is guiding you here into, okay, this is not what I want, this is not what I want, this is not what I want. No more confusions, no more maybe this, maybe that. It's exactly this because of the red. And I know my intuition is guiding me. I know that this is what I need. So yeah, this can be associated with how you think, friendships. Maybe you're seeing through friendships. Maybe you're seeing who your friends really are and who are not. But I think I'm getting more about the way you communicate and the way you think is you're being guided. Maybe the way you communicate is being guided here. Number 4, path. I love that. You might be moving where you live. A new journey coming for you. Path is just such an open space. Such an open space. This can be anything, but it's forward movement. There is nothing stopping you. The 4th house is associated with family, with tradition, with where you're coming from, with where you feel safe, with your emotional stability. Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, there was definitely some kind of disability. And the Hermit reversed. You're moving away from a place where you didn't really do a lot of introspection or over introspection. And it's like, even if you think through the whole world, even if you spend all your days trying to understand everything and to learn everything and maybe to even isolate, knowledge is powerful only when it's used. When you just know things and recognize things but you don't work on them, there's nothing to manifest for you, nothing to work out for you. And I think you're moving away from this energy, feeling like your manifestations are not working, not being able to understand what exactly is happening in your life. I think you are very well aware now what's happening in your life, and you are seeing things very clearly, and you're being given forward momentum. Maybe you're moving somewhere. As I told you, with the 4 of Wands here, maybe some kind of household was not working out for you. Maybe this was isolating you. Maybe you're getting out of your home a bit more because you were isolating. You were spending too much time by yourself, and now you're just spending more time with family, friends. Not so much friends, but yeah, family, people who make you happy, situations which make you happy. The 5th house. Game. Ooh, The fifth house is creativity. I did say that you might be getting a child. It's children, creativity, love, sexuality. Yeah, fifth house is just amazing. This is the card of Leo. Drama, expression. Just, I love it. I love the fifth house. Chariot. Oh, I love this. Someone might be coming to you to tell you how that they like you. Four of Cups. Yeah, you're moving away from apathy. It's like when the Four of Cups is like this, it's like, oh, I feel so sad. I have this, but I don't have like what I want. This doesn't fulfill me. And the universe is like, come on, look at us. We're trying to give you something. And you're like, no, I'm not gonna see that. But when it's reversed, it's like, you know what? I don't care about these three cups. I don't care about that. Like maybe you just saw this new cup that is actually there because of the Chariot. Maybe someone is coming and being like, hey, well, I fancy you, because the Chariot can be like taking control. But I think this is more about you. You might be a Cancer. Or a Virgo. Whatever the case is, I'm not gonna be going into that too much. But here it's like you're gaining momentum. You're moving away from apathy, moving away. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you had a creative block, and you couldn't express yourself creatively. And now, because you're moving away from apathy, you're moving away from feeling of discomfort and unsatisfaction, especially emotionally. You're just like, I'm gonna take charge here. And this is like energy. But it's not like red or boy where I can say that like you're feeling like driven to do so. Rather, this is like gaining. So maybe someone's gonna be coming forward to express themselves towards you. But of course, I don't want to create some kind of reality where you're just living in your life being like, I hope someone comes. Don't live like that. Believe me, been there, done that. Ooh, look at this. The sixth house. Another path. And the sixth house is associated with our body. It is associated, not our body, day-to-day routine, work, health, just day-to-day structure. I'm not gonna be explaining each of the houses. You can just go online and check what each house represents. A path, again, a journey ahead. Oh, this is about work as well. The sixth house can be associated with your work, and you might be going somewhere for your work, or maybe your work is progressing. We did get the Chariot in the fifth house, so you might be a creative, and your journey, your work journey is progressing. Page of Cups, a new inspiration. Six of Pentacles. I don't like that. I have two messages for you. One of the messages is you're moving away from the energy of Six of Pentacles, where I'm not receiving enough for what I do, or maybe you're not giving enough to others, or there's no reciprocity. But also, I was kind of getting the energy of you, like, choosing to not think about this so much, like, because the Six of Pentacles can represent like rich people coming to the poor and giving them like leftovers. They're not giving them money, they're not giving them like something to, yeah, leftovers can help the homeless, yeah, but they're not really doing it to help you. They're doing it just because they want the attention, they want the recognition from others, people to be like, oh, look at them, they're bringing their leftovers to these homeless people. Incredible. Even though that they're so rich, they can just buy a house for the homeless people, but they're like, yeah, look at us, take a photo. Which, this is that Six of Pentacles energy. And with the Page of Cups, I think that you're starting a whole new journey of whatever this is. So maybe where you were in your work, you didn't feel like what you are getting is what you deserve. And now you're moving away and starting a whole new, probably creative project with the Page of Cups. Let's see. The seventh house. And you have gain. Oh my god. You have good placements for love and just working with others, not love only. The seventh house is the house of relationships, contracts, the others, how you see others, how you work with others. And we have another gain. So you're gaining something, maybe someone's proposing. Maybe you're like, I am getting proposed, and I also found out that I'm pregnant, and like there can be like a lot of things happening in your life because you might be moving, you might be pregnant, you might be getting proposed, and you might be changing a job, which is so much. And if you're in that position, I send you so much love, and you're doing amazing, just incredible energy. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, the Sun, Leo, gaining. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it? Something which was hidden. We have the sun. You got the moon, and right after the moon is the sun, but the sun is coming up reversed. Something for a long time, and even now, is not even proper coming to the light, I assume still. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's just so slow. And I don't mind it because it's not reversed, which means that it's not like circling. It is circling, but it's more about there is progression here. But with the sun, there could be a Leo around you, Leo, Aquarius. I want one more card to know why is the sun reversed. Is this a person or is this their energy? Oh my god, 2 cards. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. This is a person coming towards you to express something, a Capricorn person, telling you something. And you might be maybe you're being proposed here by a Capricorn. Yeah, why is the sun reversed? Queen of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. Or maybe this is you. Maybe you're either a Capricorn or you have this prominent energy here. And it's Ace of Swords, communication, something out of the blue. And maybe you're the one proposing. But it's gain, so you're getting it, I assume. So something which was not in the light, something which was a little bit hidden, something which this could also mean that what you're receiving as information or a proposal, this might not even be something which you actually want. And it might be coming out of the blue and you're like, oh my god, but I'm not sure I want that for myself. Because of the sun. Maybe this is actually not making you feel fulfilled, but it's been something which has been for a long time because of the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know which one it is, so take what resonates. The 8th cards are Prison. Yep, my feet hurt again. Oh, I hate this. Ow, I hurt. I hurt. I hurt. 8th house is associated with taboo, power, occult, inheritance, other people's money, other people's resources, psychology, depths, hidden things, prison. Maybe I heard you're dealing with depths, but not like depths like DEPTH, rather DPTS, like money, yo money. Let's see. And you feel stuck. Ten of Swords. We'll see how I'm gonna be reading that, because I've been hearing different meanings everywhere. Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer. Temperance. They say that Ten of Swords, when it's reversed, it's like the swords are falling off. But for me, when the Ten of Swords comes, it's for me the end. And when it's reversed, it's like you're not allowing an end. And Queen of Cups is emotions, and Temperance is healing. This is the card of all the readings. We did mention that with the number 14. I feel so sad because I don't really see all the amazing artworks because of my disability. And there's so much information in the artwork of people. So, yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not able to actually read the symbology of the art. But intuitively, you are kind of stuck in a power dynamic with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here, which you're not able to be moving forward because maybe you owe them something or they owe you something. And there is a need for balance, for, I heard mediocrity, but I don't think that's the right word. It's rather every side to receive, what's happening here? Every side to receive what they deserve in a way, but you feel stagnant there. You feel like your own power, you can't use it. And maybe you're healing. Maybe you're moving away from that energy really with the Ten of Swords. But for me, it's like you're choosing not to. This is a choice. The Ten of Swords, like Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords, these are choices. And yeah. This can also be emotional stagnation because you're still going through the process of healing. So, yeah. Girl in the ninth house. Okay. Ninth house. Philosophy. Where you're headed. Your understanding of the higher knowledges in life. Religion. Different cultures. And you have girl. So you're harmonious in that sense. I'm gonna see the cards to actually tell you more because I have no idea how harmony and... Am I doing a third one? Okay, yes. How harmony, love, and everything is associated with different cultures. And maybe you're happy because you're away. Maybe you're on a vacation far away from home. Look at this, the lovers. Yeah, maybe you met a new lover. Seven of Swords, reversed. I like this. The Devil. But I don't mind the Devil here. This could be the Capricorn I was talking about. And the Lovers is making a choice with your heart. And the Seven of Swords is no more lies. Staying in the light. So you, at the moment, because you're so harmonious and there is amazing energy for you, you're able to stabilize because of Capricorn. You're able to stabilize, be very ambitious, and go for something which is no longer hidden, something which is no longer shush, and it's a choice of your heart. And this can be something which is different from you. It's different from how you've been up until now. It's a new way of being, a new way of being who you are. How to say that? The way you understand your world. This is not about thinking. This is understanding your world, the way you understand your reality. So, yeah, the Lovers here. I love this energy, to be honest. Yes, the devil can be a bit restrictive, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Rather, this is a little bit more. And interesting thing is, usually in Rider-Waite, the lovers are like there is an angel. I think it's Gabriel or Camille, and he's watching these two humans just falling in love, and the devil is represented almost the same way. Like the devil is sitting and two people are underneath, and he has them in chains. So these two energies are just a little bit contrasting here. And to be honest, Capricorn and Gemini, this is interesting. I think it's called in conjunction, where because it will be an opposition if it's Cancer, but because it's Gemini on the side, it's 150 degrees, I think it's called, or don't quote me on that. I'm not an astrologer, so yeah. But you're harmonizing very well. And if you have to make a decision with your heart, to not lie, and to just be ambitious, amazing. 10. Another girl. I love this. The 10th house is associated with our career, our journey. This is different from where we are because the 10th house is opposite of the 4th house. The 4th house is our stability, where we feel safe, and the 10th house is not where we feel safe. This is definitely where we are not at our, how to say, safe place. But it's where we must go. And we have girl here, which means in your career, on your journey, you are again very like people are, why did I choose 3 cards again? I don't know. People want to be around you, and you're attracting something, you're balancing something, you're harmonizing something in your career. We did say that you might be moving away from one career to another. So this new opportunity is like maybe in your new career, people are like, we love you so much. You're like, oh my god, I was not expecting this. The High Priestess, Piscean energy. 10 of Cups, oh my god. I love this. And Justice. Why is Justice reversed? You're getting like the 10 of Cups. Like absolute emotional fulfillment. You're getting the High Priestess. You're seeing beyond the veil. You're seeing beyond everything. And then Justice reversed. I'm kind of like, you're like, I see through everything. I see that in this is not true. This too good is not good. And usually, yeah, justice can be, started to rain outside. Justice can be something which is like injustice when it's reversed. But here I'm more getting of, like, you're not counting your blessings. You're like, something good happened to me. Oh, I definitely need to sabotage that. Like, even though your intuition is like, this is very good for us, we're happy. But you're like, no, my intuition is telling me that this is bad for me. There is something off with this. I cannot be like happy about this. Or another option is, yeah, on the surface level and everything, I should be happy, but something is missing. And I think the High Priestess here is just like giving information about what's happening. And again, this can be a person, Piscean person. Where were we? Yeah, 10th house. Now, 11th house, loss. Are you losing a friend? Losing some kind of desire? Losing some kind of dream? Going with 2 cards. Ace of Wands. Something unexpected happened which changed things. 3 of Swords. Should I be pulling another one? Let's pull one more. Three of Swords reversed isn't bad here. It's like, why? Why are you choosing? Are you the one choosing? I don't know what's happening. Five of Cups. Okay, well, you're moving away from something because it is about time for you to actually heal. We got the Three of Swords, which is like heartbreak, uncomfortable feelings, uncomfortable mentality. And with the Ace of Wands, it's like poof, impulse to change, impulse to, oh my god, my feet hurt. And it's unexpected. It's like for me, the aces are the divine intervention. These are not moments of uh expected moments. These are like out of the blue. And because we have loss, it's like out of the blue there is a trauma which has to be healed because you're moving away. In your Five of Cups came up reversed because you are moving away from something which does not fulfill you, something which not even fulfill you. You're moving away from depression, moving away from nostalgia, uncomfortable feelings, crying over spilled milk. Um, and we're getting lost for the 11th house. Maybe also you're moving away from some kind of community, which you're like, no, this is not for me. I'm gonna be losing this because I'm getting a new impulse about how I can heal, and to heal I need to move because I can't be dwelling in this energy anymore. Excuse me. Or maybe because you received some kind of communication, you're losing. Loss. Get loss. 12th house. Lesser fortune. I like this. Lesser fortune is something which does not stay for a long time. This can be a few things. I want to point out that if it's a good thing, you need to manage it. You need to work on it. You need to work with it in order for it to stay. Otherwise, it's just gonna move from your life. But if it's something uncomfortable, do not dwell in that energy for too long, as it's gonna be passing very, very fast from your life. Let's see, lesser fortune. Can we do just 2 cards, please? Maybe you like the number 3 a lot. Judgment and King of Wands reversed. I don't think I told you about the 12th house. The 12th house is associated with spirituality, hidden enemies, anything like the 8th and 12th house are associated with karma, everything which is not you. Usually this is the card of our the house of our detriment. So wherever your 12th house is, this is your detriment. And check the planet associated with your 12th house. This will allow you to know what is causing disturbances. Now we have the King of Wands here, which is the card of Leo, coming up reversed, and Judgment. And we're getting lesser fortune. I think here what's happening is you're given an opportunity, like a slap in the face, about like understanding how you affect others. And this slap in the face is good because it's a wake-up call. Wake-up call of how magnetic you are. Wake-up call of who you are in spirit, in soul. Because there are many people who think, oh, I'm this. Like I can tell you, my name is Mikhail. I come from Bulgaria. I am some years. But this is like on this lifetime. This is who I am representing at the moment, the character, the actor I'm playing at the moment. But my soul is absolutely different. Yes, in previous lifetimes or future lifetimes, if I want to have that, I can be working with certain energies, or I can be working with other energies, but my soul in its core is always present in some kind of frequency. And I guess your frequency here is recognizing that you're the King of Wands, but you may be not using your power correctly. Maybe you're abusing your power. You're using your power in a way which you should not be. So just keep that in mind, that maybe you need to be and this is lesser fortune, so this is not going to stay for long. And we have King of Wands, which is Leo, and we have Judgment, which is Scorpio, and they're squaring each other. And I think the Scorpio is not the problem this time. This time it's the Leo, it's the ego, because the Scorpio is like, we need to change, we need to be reborn, we need to create something new out of what you are. But this ego is like, I am not allowing that. I am just too good for that. Who are you to tell me, spirit, who I need to be? And it's like your spirit guides being like, do you want us to show you who we are? Because we can. We can. We just love you so much, but we can. So, yeah. This is for the 12th house. And now the last one, which will be for 15, which is the likely outcome. And you got another conjunction, or conjunctio, excuse me, conjunction, conjunctio, which means union, two things combining. Let's see, what are the two energies being combined at the end? Like, this is your end of the reading, so thank you so much for staying so long. The first energy here, the Magician, reversed. And the second energy, oh, this is one of those cards. Look at this. This is the elements. I think this is ooh, is it reversed or not? I don't know. Why am I blind? Or actually, excuse me, not blind. I'm severely sight impaired. Every time there is someone to correct me. Okay. Yeah. So with the Magician reversed, I don't think you really had all the resources at your disposal to actually move forward. And I guess what's happening here is you might be getting those resources either through communication or emotional fulfillment. But I'm also hearing when you don't use your energy correctly, when you don't use your, like, you're the magician, we're all the magician, but the way you've been like a magician, I don't think you've been using your tools correctly. And now what's combining for you is this energy of a little bit of luck, because you now don't have all the resources at your disposal. Let me see with one last card what is the end result, so I can tell you, because we did get that special card there. Nine of Swords reversed. Overthinking, insomnia, feeling like there is no support, feeling like there is no one around you. And we did get conjunction and people. Stop listening to others. Stop listening to other people, what they're telling you. I want you to listen to your own intuition. I want you to listen to your spirit guides. I want you to be the good magician. Create the best reality. Always know you are the reality. You are God. You are the universe. We don't really exist. We are aspects of you. Everyone around you. We are just, yes, we all fall into the ego. Yes, we all fall into the me, I am. But in reality, none of us exist. We're all connected. We're all the same. And these people who are telling you these things, they're telling you these things because this is your resonance. And for me, it was very hard to understand a few things for the past years, is that because I've seen it, the more the the moment I change, everybody changes. And it's very lonesome to know that you're alone. We're not alone, we're all connected. But in reality, you are very alone in this because it's up to you to create Earth, reality, everything. Every single human on Earth is you, and you have mastery over them. But it's not like you can just say, this person needs to be like that. It's rather, I need to be somehow. And if they are aligning with who you are, if there is resonance, correct resonance, you will be experiencing that. So, just so you know, what people are saying, what you're receiving as information, what's happening in your life is only because you're resonating in that energy. Change your frequency, change your mindset, change who you are, understand your value, understand your amazing self, which might not be used in the correct way, and you will be receiving good things. You can receive good things. But for now, with the current energy, you're headed towards a little bit of overthinking and feeling like you don't have support. As always, I've always said it. If you are just seeing this video from YouTube, you can find me on Instagram, The Black Magician. Uh, and I'm always willing to help you. If you just need support, if you need to talk to someone, if you need someone to assist you with tarot, or just someone to speak to, like a random person, because you know sometimes random people are a lot better to speak to because you can't say everything to like everyone around you. I'm here for you. And if not, go to therapy, go to a place where someone can assist you. But also, this is again external. This is seeking external help, external validation, which in the Nine of Swords situation, maybe you need it. But I think that you can actually overcome this without even have to go into that. Also, do not use, because the Magician reverse can be manipulation. This can be doing spell work in a bad way. In a bad way nowadays, bad, good, yeah. But please be mindful of how you use your resources, of how you use yourself, your vessel, how you communicate. The Magician is Virgo and Gemini. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching Group 2. I hope you found this reading interesting, first of all, and insightful and helpful. And I'll be seeing you soon. Goodbye.